everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another book review. This is the latest Star Darlings book called A Good Wish Gone Bad, and it's by Shanna Muldoon Zappa and Amit Zappa, or Zappa. I guess it would be pronounced Zappa though. I really love what the Zappas have done. This, of course, was published in 2016, and it talks about a new kind of wish that we were introduced to, which is akin to an impossible wish, but not quite like an impossible wish. It's called an inspirational wish. And of course on the cover we've got Stella and Rancora. And on the back we've got Vega, Piper, and Scarlet. And of course there's just this absolutely beautiful poster. If I can pull it out. This is not my dominant hand. Sorry. But it's got Adora, Piper, and Vega. Sorry. Yeah, I said Vega, didn't I? I think I did. But it says, "Let your inner star shine." And I love it. And of course, the other poster is Rancora. I mean, look at the detail. It pops off of the page, and I really wish I could draw that well. But the story itself, it starts with the Star Darlings wondering what the heck's going on with, actually they know Lady Cordial is not actually Lady Cordial, it's actually Rancora in disguise. And they were wondering why Rancora is so rancorous, pardon the pun, about Lady Stella. And so they do a little bit of investigation, and then it goes back into the past, and Cora and Stella are the best of friends, and of course they were talking about how Wish World was experiencing a power outage of sorts, and that they just weren't getting the energy that they needed from Wish World. And the reason being is because this actually takes place during the 1950s and 1960s, well, more 1940s, 1950s, when there's segregation and inequality, especially between the sexes, and there's a lot of classism. And I thought, ooh, we're hitting a hot button issue here. And it's very interesting because the Zappas don't, I will just say Zappa from now on because I think it just sounds better. The Zappas themselves, they do not sugarcoat it. They call it out for what it's worth, but it's historically accurate. And we learn later on in the book, and I'm not going to say why or how or what happens, but Rancora believes that she has been wronged by getting involved in the science fair because Stella is the golden child, the one that everybody looks up to, and so many people love her, and she seems to be an absolute genius no matter what she does. She can do no wrong. And she's never had any issue with their friendship. They've always been really close, but then of course her intentions are turned askew when she meets the mean girls. Basically, there are three mean girls, and I thought, we have three mean girls, namely Vivica, whom I absolutely loathe. I cannot stand Vivica. Yeah, for good reason, because she's your typical valley girl, little snobby wench who just loves to see other people suffer and make fun of them and bully them and make certain that they're completely miserable. And she's just a person that doesn't like to see people succeed, and she loves to make fun of people that are star darlings. So she doesn't know they're star darlings. She just makes fun of the star doofuses or star dopes. She she's not mentioned in this one at all. It's more of the mean girls that are the wrong kind of influence for Cora as she undergoes this transformation from she had really a lot of potential, but it just she was led down the wrong pathway, and it ultimately corrupted her. It's very interesting. The whole series reminds me of Star Wars quite a bit because you have the light and the dark, and of course, it's very much like My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. The reason I say this is because Lady Stella reminds me so much of Celestia. It is not even funny. Just her matronly way, her wisdom, her guidance, just how she, even though the students look up to her immensely and they practically worship her, they adulate her to no end. And she mentions to them that she too, of course, we realize in former books, well, the latter of the Star Darlings books, when we're introduced to the problem that Wish World is having, or Starland, not Wish World, but Starland is having an energy crisis, and now we're back to that. And what's so interesting is it ends with everything kind of flickering a little bit. I thought, ooh, the mood just turned. It gives you chills. I think, oh boy. That's why I had to get Stealing Starlight, because Stealing Starlight is the next book in the series, and it leaves on a cliffhanger, and I'm thinking, why? Shayna, Ahmed, what are you doing? You're leaving me in suspense. How dare you? But I love this book. I love the fact that they put in the poster at the very end. The poster is just absolutely stunning. It is nothing short of astronomically done. Like I said, Rancora's outfit. I mean, if you could just look at the detail in that and how just magnificently it's designed, it looks like something out of a sci-fi novel, and it's beautiful. And the color, the lighting, is their expressions. You can tell what these characters are all about. His Rancora, even though she's very sinister looking, she has kind of an allure to her, I do believe. And Stella comes across as a very benevolent, majestic creature, ethereal, in fact. And my favorite character is Sage, of course, because I relate quite a bit to her. But I would think that I'm more of a combination of Sage and maybe a little bit of Piper, maybe a little bit of Vega, maybe a little bit of Adora, I think. Scarlet, I guess I could say I'm kind of a tomboy, so Scarlet would be probably my main makeup, but yeah, I've got a little bit of Gemma in me, and Tess, because I can cook, but yeah, I'm very even keel, so I'm a lot like Libby too, so all of us have all 12 of the darlings in us, just like the Zodiac. So I think it's very interesting, and it's a nice way to give kids a premiere on the Zodiac in and of itself, even though I personally think the Zodiac is for fun and not for real scientific reasoning and purpose. It's just entertainment. There's no real validity in zodiacs. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Don't flame me, please. But if you, there are other people think, the planets they are the one determining. No, they are not. Come on. But if you believe that, I don't hold it against you. Anyway, it is a book that is not that long, actually. How many pages? 300 something? 315. Yeah, as a book, as a person who is a bibliophile, this is a snack for me. So I could have finished it a lot sooner, but I've been busy with work, so it took me a while. But it was a very good read, and I'm very excited to read Stealing Starlight. But the book I'm reading right now, that one I've been wanting to read for a long time, is called The Last Mimsy, and it's basically a collection of different story. And the story that inspired the film is called Mimsy Where the Boar Grows. And thus far, I'm absolutely fascinated by it.